guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I've created for y'all this pink purplish double cut crease. So I really hope y'all enjoyed it, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Okay guys, so I already did one eye off of camera, so let's go ahead and start with the other eye. To start off, I'm going to be taking my NYX Ultimate Brights palette. I'll be taking these two shades in my Wet n Wild crease brush. I'm going to go in very lightly and I'm going to apply this shade above the crease. And I'm just going to be blending the color sideways, but once I get to the little dip where I want to create like the illusion over here, I'm going to be dragging it downwards and then flicking it upwards. And I'm just gonna keep adding both shades until I get the desired shade that I want on my crease. Okay, so now that I've applied my transition shade, I'm gonna be going in with this purple shade from the NYX palette and the lightest purple shade from my Urban Decay electric palette. So the way I'm mapping this is like whenever I'm looking straight forward, I want the cut crease to be above the fold of my lid, because if I do it below, I'm not going to be able to see it. So if you can see this, I'm going to go a little bit above that fold. Okay, so now that I've mapped out like where I want the crease to be, I'm going to be taking my Morphe R39 and this pink shade off my Ultimate palette. I'm also not like directly pressing my brush. I'm barely touching my eyes so I can get the best blend out of it. And once I get to the end of the eye, I'm going to be doing the same movements I did to apply the first transition shade. I'm going to drag it down and then sweep it outwards. And to make sure everything's blended out and I have like a very beautiful gradient effect on the crease, I'm going to be taking my Wet n Wild brush and the lightest pinkish orangish shade, and I'm going to be applying that. So to clean up everything underneath the crease, I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. small smudger brush and my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And this is like one of the most important steps, because if you mess this up, if you go a little bit too high or too low, like it won't look right. So make sure you take your time with this. Okay, so I'm just going to keep applying a little bit of concealer at a time. You don't want to go in with too much at first because this is like one of the most important steps. So now for the end part of the eye, I'm just going to be doing the same movements I've been doing. I'm going to drag it down and then sweep it sideways. And for this, I'm going to go a little bit lower than I wanted, just so I can like move up a little bit by a little bit. Now that the crease is cut, I'm going to go ahead and set everything with just this big fluffy brush and some translucent powder. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just take the same flat liner brush that I used to define the first crease, and I'm going to outline the bottom crease. And to do so, I'm going to be taking the lightest purple shade from my NYX Ultimate palette. So now that that is complete, I'm going to be taking this BH Cosmetics pencil brush and the darkest purple shade from my Urban Decay palette, and I'm going to be packing this on the outer part of the winged cut crease. So using the same brush, I'm going to be taking the lighter purple shade next to the previous one and applying it in the center of the lid. So if I were to be doing like a halo eye, this is where I would apply that shade. And to finish off the inner third of the eyelid, I'm going to be applying the pink shade from the same palette and using the same brush. Okay guys, we're almost done with the eyes, bear with me. To clean up that liner, well that purplish kind of liner, I'm going to be taking the same e.l.f. smudger brush and some more concealer. Okay, and to finish off the eyes, I'm going to be taking a different BH Cosmetics pencil brush and the shade Pink Heart from my ABH MoonChild Glow Kit. Okay guys, so that is it for the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some falsies and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I already did the falsies off of camera and I already primed my face. I just used my Hangover 3-in-1 primer. So I'm just gonna wait for that to sink in before applying any foundation. For foundation, I'm gonna be taking my Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in the shade 112. And just because I'm being lazy, I'm going to go ahead and pump this straight on my skin. And I'll just be blending this out with my damp Morphe Sponge. This foundation just gives me like the most amazing coverage and it has such a nice finish. Okay guys, so now that my foundation is on, I'm going to be taking my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade 01 and highlighting with this. I just keep looking at my eyes. I'm just like so in love. I was like, dang, I really did that. I'm going to be doing a little bit of cream contouring. So I'm going to be taking this bronzing crown brush. I got this in my Ipsy bag, by the way. And I'm going to be taking the shade Java for my ABH Cream Contour Kit. So now I'm just going to go back with my Morphe sponge to blend out the concealer. And I don't know, but I like setting it for a while now. I watched Jackie Aina do it, and ever since I saw her do it and I started doing it, it works so well. To set my face, I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder and my e.l.f. complexion brush. Now that I have set the face, I'm going to be setting the places that I cream contoured with using my Nars Laguna bronzer and this Beach Cosmetics fluffy brush. And to give a little bit more glow to the bronze areas, I'm going to be taking my Becca Gradient Glow using the same brush. And I tried using this as a highlight, but it was just a tad bit too dark, so I love applying this over my bronzer and it just looks so nice and glowy. So now that that is done, I'm going to be taking a mixture of my MoonChild Pink Heart and my Becca Pro to highlight my entire face. I'm just going to be applying Pink Heart first, and then I'm going to go over it with Becca Pro to give it more of like a white luminous look to it. All I did was apply this salmon-y shade with my R39 underneath the eyes. So to finish off the look, I'm going to be taking my ABH liquid lipstick in the shade Striped or Stripped. Oh, I think it's Stripped, not Striped. And now that that is done, to completely finish off the look, I'm going to go ahead and set my face with my Hangover 3-in-1 spray. Okay guys, and that concludes this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already.